současně se po tolika letech budeme moct uctívat ty naše předky důstojně, hezky, krásně, bez nějakých, bez smradu a tak dále.
Tohle místo pro mě znamená vzpomínky na mýho dědu, který si, jak já říkám, zde prošel peklem na zemi během okupace. Byl jsem odvlečen s celou svojí původní rodinou. Podařilo se mu asi po 6 týdnech utíct po těch zážitcích, které zde zažil. Tak se mu podařilo utíct a jeho první cíl byl, že zde osvobodí všechny ty lidi, kteří zde trpěli, ale bohužel se mu to nepodařilo a vlastně byl štván a hnán četníky, obyvateli a myslivci dál a dál od tohoto místa, takže se mu to nepodařilo. Ale tohle místo pro mě znamená, když sem přijdu, místo piety, místo úcty, respektu, ale zároveň si myslím, že je to místo, které by mělo znamenat ponaučení pro budoucí generace, aby zde zjistili, co se zde ve skutečnosti dělo a aby si z toho vzali ponaučení a varování před tím vším, čeho je člověk schopen vůči člověku.
I believe that the Lety Memorial is very important in both contexts of European and Czech history. On this place where we are standing, so many people died and suffered because of their race, because they were Roma and Sinti. And on the same place where all this happened during the Second World War, the pig farm was raised in the 70s. And I think that it's not just untasteful, but also this is a disgrace to the memory of those who were suffering here because of how they were born.
Today is the opening of the Lety Memorial, which commemorates the suffering of the victims of the Holocaust, the Roma Holocaust, in central Bohemia. And this project that is financed by the EEA and Norway Grants gives an opportunity both for the Roma to have a proper commemoration of their suffering and for the Czech state to extend its hand and open a new chapter in coexistence.
This memorial is an example of writing up what has been done wrong in the past. The core of Norway and the EEA grants is supporting democracy, rule of law, civil society. Supporting memorials and projects like this is a key part of that, and on behalf of the Norwegian government, I'm proud to be a part of it.
Our society is still heavily influenced by stereotypes. Unfortunately, it is still social exclusion that concerns a high number of Roma population in Czech country. It related to the segregation of Roma people in schools, and it means reduced chance of high education and qualification, discrimination in the labor market, and also in the area of housing. The Museum of Romani Culture, in addition to its main activity, is currently managed that the topic of history and culture of the Roma and Sinti is finally included to school teaching, which is still lacking there. Let's try imagine how a Roma child feels that is a member of most numerous national minority, who will not hear anything about the existence of their culture, let alone anything positive.
This is a very important project because building and running memorials are important. Memorials have different tasks. It is about education. It is about commemoration. It is about therapy for those involved in the crimes that are commemorated, to have a place to visit as therapy. But also in the new memorial sites built right now, for example, the Lety Memorial site, they use the new knowledge about using the memorial as a connection between the past and the present, which perhaps most clearly comes out in the educational programs, taking youngsters in here and telling them, but also having them to relate to their everyday life. And of course for the Roma and Sinti community this is still very difficult, but this is a very important knowledge also for other youngsters, not a part of the minority group involved here.
It conveys that we need to learn from mistakes done in the past in order to avoid doing them in the future. It conveys a message of human dignity, of culture, of history, of suffering of people, men, women, children. And it's a signal, important signal to politicians of today. Not only here in the Czech Republic, but in Europe, in the Western societies, to respect different cultures, different people, because that's really what democracy is all about.